I need to. Hi, y'all. I'm going to try to lead this live up. Well, still burping. Still burp. Yeah, as a way to just say howdy do. Because the last live that got left up was not even supposed to be up and it had no sound. That's probably why people was coming in and leaving. Nobody even told me, but y'all know that's nothing new. If you've ever been here, you know. I'm talking, but nobody is even in here. So it's just a way for me to make some content that'll be here for people. Whatever. My neighbor dragging her kids. She's strong. Yeah, I had got a cold brew. Oh my gosh. Look at all the ice they put in here. Mm. I usually don't have this much ice. It's amazing. Can y'all see it? Like more than half the cup. It's full ice. And yeah, if I see her, I might not want no coffee that day. I feel like I had way more ice than drink. Hit me with your Chick-fil-A. But anyway, and this is oatmeal toffee cookie. Too early, but that's what it is. Let me see if I got any updates. I know I work, I still be working. I can say that I mastered something at work, something new, like a new skill, so I'm happy about that. And now when you start doing something new, sometimes you feel intimidated, you don't know if you're going to be able to do it. So I think naturally we get intimidated about stuff. But if we go into it knowing and expecting, like, I'm not going to necessarily know how to do this because I never did it before. There's no need to be scared of it. That's probably key to new experiences. Because I actually, in the beginning, I felt like that. And then, like, nervousness started trying to creep up. But in the end, I know how to do at least some of my job, my newer job. So I'm happy that I overcame. Hi, Johnny. How you doing? We was talking about work. Johnny, you ain't have to work right now. Where you at? Because where I'm at, it's 11:28. I'm doing good. I had off today. My schedules vary, so a day off. Oh, you sick? So that's why you ain't at work. What you work Monday through Friday? I wish I had like a set scheduled job. Like, I think I would prefer to know, like, guaranteed I'm always going to be off on this day. Now, granted, I do have some guaranteed days off, but, like, not that I had to schedule them that way. Like, oh, we just closed on this day. Or whatever. I hope you feel better. It's a lot of people getting sick right now. Thank God. I've been on the healthier side. But I do avoid sickness like the plague. I'm not going to lie. How do you avoid sickness? If somebody cough or sneeze, I can just spot them from a mile away. Like you cough or sneeze, automatically I'm looking, I'm remembering where you are, I'm avoiding that area, I'm going the long way. You could be like right there where I need to be. I'm not going over there. Like I'm just not gonna go over there. Um, I don't know how long it's gonna take me to go over there. 10 minutes. If I have to go in that area, I'm gonna give it a good little while before I do, because I do not like being, nobody like being under the weather, but like I don't even risk it. But I see some people will sneeze next to them and they don't even, it doesn't bother them. You sneeze next to me, I'm leaving. I'm walking off. Okay, I'm putting the window down in the car. Like I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I'm not even like a germaphobe, because like icky stuff don't bother me. I just don't want it. I don't want to catch what you got if you see. But like if you need me to help you like bandage a wound or something like that, I feel like I could successfully help you with all those things. But like something contagious, that's another story. Whoa, my head itching. I hope you feel better though. And take some pointers from me. Avoid people that sneeze or cough or anything like that. Avoid them like the plague. I don't care how much you like them. It could be my best friend at work, my favorite co-worker. If they show us signs of sickness, I don't know you. I'm getting far away from you. Oh, we don't talk on these days. Stay away. Some kind of bug on my dough. I hope it ain't a dangerous one. Look like a wasp. Ain't it too cold for them? Dang. Y'all gotta bear with me. My head itching. I did not want nothing at all. I said, well, maybe I'll make a video that I don't put on private, because all my videos is private. I have so many videos on here, but you would not know it if you wasn't here when they was being made. But I went and made them all private. I said, I'm going to do a video. So all has been well with me. All has been well with my kids, for those who know that I have kids. All has been well with my work, for those who know what I do for a career. And I am successfully learning how to do my new job, and I'm happy about that. I got other stuff too, but I can't talk about it right now. Y'all know how that be when you get on this internet. I got other good news, but I gotta wait. I got other good news, but I gotta wait. Gotta wait. For those who don't know that's here, I'm a believer. I love Jesus. And so that has been, my prayer life has been increasing, and I'm very grateful for that. And I encourage everybody who don't pray to start praying. And if you, what is on my door? It looked too big to be a walls. But this is why I say you should keep bug spraying your car. If you got a car and whatever, you should keep bug spraying your car, because you don't know what kind of attack is going to besiege you when you go home at night, especially right now because it's fall. And then in your car, you might, a bug. I don't even want to tell y'all about that nightmare of experience that I had in the past. But if I had bug spray, y'all, I was finna jump out the car while I was moving. I left the car at the light. Now, God is so good, because it was somebody, I was following somebody, so I was able to call them like, I'm not getting back in this car. So they had to like get in the car. But yeah, bug spray in the car or in your trunk somewhere is a good idea, especially if you do not like bugs. I'm not afraid to kill them though. Like, I just don't like them. Y'all gotta bear with me, cause oh yes, Lord, thank you. Cause it fly, cause it at first it was crawling, so I thought it was just gone. I didn't know if it was a flying bug or not. Praise God, that junk gone. I'm finna go in my house. I just came on here to say hi. I had a cold brew. Really, I had a cup of ice with some coffee in it. A big cup of ice. Oh my gosh. You know what? Before I leave, let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can. Hold on, y'all. See, this the problem. Bear with me, y'all, because I done went up in my... See, y'all, one thing about being a parent... One thing about being a parent... Not be trying to burp. I done drank that coffee, now I'm just burping all over the place. But one thing about being a parent... You always gonna be giving, like, of yourself, at least while they younger, because it says there are only 24 hours in the day. It is helpful to learn and track how you utilize every hour in each day. On average, where do you spend your time each day? Take time to fill out the circle with everything you do in a day. Example, you will include the total number of hours spent sleeping, all of your various responsibilities, studying, sleep, fitness, work, family, personal care. I think I might do this, y'all. What's up, girl? I might do this. It's a wheel, a time management wheel. And time management is important for the reduce stress, anxiety, fear of failure. Fear of failure. Woo. Preparation improves your confidence. Amen. Reduces completing tasks at a mediocre level. And preparation makes the day run more smoothly. So let me see if I can... The wheel, and then you fill it out for how you spend your time in the 24-hour period. I have to work tomorrow, so like I feel like my time on a work day to track that day would be pointless, but my days that I have off, maybe like if I get off early, it would be beneficial. But I sleep till it's time to get ready. Girl, just stuff. That's all I can say. I'm grateful. It look like it's so like cloudy outside, but like I don't... Matter of fact, my knee was aching yesterday. It said it wasn't gonna be no rain for a couple of days, but the rain clouds is... There's a lot of rain clouds in the sky right now. So that could explain some things, because my body be more on point than anything else. But I ain't doing nothing. I want to leave this live up. Because I be putting all my stuff on private. So I said, let me come on here and make sure I keep it to a point, a conversation piece where I don't mind leaving it on live. Because some things, like, if you was here, fine. And then some things, no. But today has been busy. It's only 11:30, but I done did 1, 2, 3. I done handled 3 things that I needed to handle. And I done been out the house, and I'm back at my house. I'm just sitting in the car at my house. Off. I want to go to IKEA. You ever been to IKEA, Miss Baby? Anybody ever been to IKEA? For one, I looked it up. I said don't look it up because you might spoil it for yourself, right? Because I need a desk. And I want to be able to get... Well, I want to be able to look around. Because I had to declutter my house, so my garage is full of stuff. And so I have a desk, but I use it for something else. But I want a desk that has like drawers and maybe like shelves at the top, so I can utilize more of my room. So I don't want it to be wide. I want it to be more so tall. I'm going to have to look on that, because I see... When I looked at it, it looked like a big, huge warehouse. And they was like, you can go in there and look at, like, the different setups. I'm like, I don't need nobody setting no house up for me. But I do need a desk. Okay, so I've been slacking, too. Once I got on here, I was like, oh, I've been doing so good with it. That's when my schedule shifted. Everything shifted. When I say stay in the wheel, man... Making decisions based on proving a point kind of shook it up a little bit. So now I'm back at square one, girl. I'm back at square one. I've been walking a mile on the treadmill, which has been taking me about 25 minutes. And that's all I've been doing for the most part is making sure, like, now I'm just back trying to get my consistency up because it was like 2 weeks that I only exercise maybe twice. That's usually the opposite. Usually I exercise 5 days and off twice. So I feel you on the slack. And I don't know if it's the shift because, like the temperatures and all kinds of stuff is just shifting. If you got autoimmune, things are changing in your body heavily. And you can feel it, but you can't express it. You just, I don't know. So, girl, you can do it. I had to give myself like a little assignment, and it's 1 mile a day, every day. So, no days off. So, right now, I don't know how many days I've been doing it, but it doesn't even matter. It could be, I'm about to go to bed. Like, if I have to do it. Like, no excuses. It's my no excuse task. And I haven't been eating right. What's for dinner? I got to go in here and take this chicken out. I'm going to be making chicken and rice, but I'm going to try to eat mine with a salad instead because I feel like I've been eating a lot of, like, carbs and stuff. Like rice. I've been tearing some grits up with some eggs. Like, if I don't know what to eat, I be eating grits and eggs. Girl, me too. I need to lose at least, let me see. I ain't been on scale. I've been telling myself, don't even get on there. I have not even been on scale. Because I said if I get on that scale, I don't know. I don't need to be defeated no more than I already been feeling. Like, oh no. Like, I know I ain't been doing right. No need in me making it too official. But I want to lose even more than that. Let me see. Just know it's more than that. And it's not even like for no outside appearance. It's just the overall feeling like I just want to be lighter on my feet. My ankles, get them a break. Stuff like that. Thursdays are so busy. I like having Thursdays off though. Like if I could have a schedule, I would have Saturday, Sunday, and Thursday off. Girl, don't get on there. Yeah, it's good to motivate you to get to getting, but don't stay getting. Like I would not get on there every week. I probably would get on the scale once a month. Like I'm actually in the midst of like telling myself only use, like I don't even get on there at all, but I'm like, well, you gotta get on there. So I'm thinking every first of the month I'm gonna do like a weigh-in. And I'm not getting on there this first of the month. I'm just gonna use the last weight that I saw. I'm gonna use that because I ain't been doing right. But yeah, 1 mile a day so I can like get my consistency built back up. But this the thing. I know I'm not no good afternoon, like not afternoon, but like evening after 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. I should not be at nobody's job. No. Now, if I'm trying to buy a house, I'm chasing some type of, and I pick up me a little side job, it's like, okay, you know what you doing here. Like, the suffering is for a greater reason. But to just work late at my age, I'm so sorry. I don't like it. I don't suggest it. It's not for me. And so, like, the things that I would be doing, I would be like, preparing dinner, working out. Like the hours after 5 o'clock are for self everything. Okay. It's hard to be on a schedule besides work when you working at the time that should be for yourself. Like 9 to 5, 8 to 5, 7 to 4. I don't even know the math on none of this, but like those are the times that I could dedicate to go to work. I need to have time to work out. I need to be able to work out, cook dinner, and prepare for the next day. How I'm do that if I'm at work till 10, 12, 11? I'm grateful. Baby, let me tell you something. In life, you got to know what's for you, and you got to be always keeping your head on the swivel until you get there. Cause baby, one job I do is over at 9. The other one is 10:30. You gonna do chicken? Okay. I used to need a nap. Now I don't nap. I don't because I go to. Yeah, I used to nap when I was going to work in the morning, doing my little piece of shift. When I was only working a 5.5 hour shift, I would come home and I would go to sleep. I'm not gonna lie, but that's because at night I probably was not getting 8 hours, so it was like balancing out. Because no matter how I slept, got up, went to work, and then I would come home and I would take a nap, and then I would get up. But I don't think I even ever worked like a typical 9 to 5 schedule. So I don't even know how that would feel. or 8 to 4 or whatever the case may be. I don't even know. But I think just being like the body moving with the sun rising and it being up. When that jump start going down, I start going down with it. I'm like, help me. Help. Girl, did you see all this ice they put in my coffee? Can you see it? You see where this line stop misting up? This is full of ice. So you can imagine how much coffee I didn't have in this cup. You know how you need to stop doing something? Like you want to, I want to stop going here. Yeah. Yeah, they better convince me to keep my money. I'll have to learn how to buy it from somewhere else, so I'm going to have to do it at home. It's cold brew. Like when I asked the lady, time is going back. I'm trying to think, when time go back, that's worse, right? So we're going to lose an hour, right? Or we going to gain an hour? No, we're going to get an hour, right? How does that feel? I'm trying to think. Spring back. That's going to be worse, ain't it? you got to relive the... It's going to feel like stuff take longer? How do we feel when the time changes? I don't remember. Girl, Chick-fil-A is famous for that. So we gonna gain an hour. So it's gonna be better. I'll let you know. Because I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm grateful just for time, seasons. You know, it's a season for everything. And I feel like this last year has been such a growing year. Hello, Sandra. I feel like I remember you. It's such a growing time. It be looking like I got a sunroof in my car. And that's just the front window. I used to have a sunroof. Let me tell you how I was too scared to open it up. I said, ain't no spider finna fall down on my head. Sunroof would, woo! I would never trust it. But how your day going so far, Sandra? I definitely feel like it's been so much growth and growing and stuff like this. It's amazing. 2025 has been amazing. But growth don't come without no pressure. So diamonds, that pressure make diamonds. The pressure has been making the diamonds, y'all. I hope everybody else feel the same way. Like, okay. What? What y'all do? Like, what happened recently that they sent them now? Like 2025. Like what made them send them this month? Or last month? Like, what was the turning point of we need to send the National Guard? Let me tell you something. Okay, I gotta be careful what I say. I'm just not gonna say nothing. I can't say much. Life is increasing. So, respectfully, what happened? Respectfully, what happened? I can tell y'all that social media, if you have 1,000 different pages, I don't suggest it. Okay? Unless you're using it for business purposes. Or you just ain't on them like talking about. But if you juggling 85 social medias and you actually be on all of them every day, often, hey, I don't suggest it. I do not suggest it. I feel lighter now that I kind of like, I'm gonna say consolidated. Like this the main one that I kind of like dabble with, and I don't know. Like I said, this time management wheel, I feel like I would be more pleased with what it say now because my time, I'm managing it so much better. The sun is like boom right there, and it just smacked me right in the eyeball. Yeah, I want to take a trip. I'll be seeing airplanes all the time, like flying and stuff like that. I will be so glad when my life is blessed to the point where I can vacation every year. I don't vacation every year, but it's a desire of mine. And I was like, well, I like long vacations. At this point, I can understand why they can't be so long because you take more of them. So you don't have to 2 week go because you're going to go every year. So it's okay to take your little weekend. Come back. I want to be able to vacation every year. You don't know what's going on? Y'all not sure what happened overnight because the president, oh man. Yeah, what is going on? I don't know no more. You know, you see so much, you got to take in so much. You don't know what's real, what's not, who manipulating what. You know, it's always been said. It's things in action that we don't know, we don't understand, we don't, and like the unknown. It's good to know Jesus. You know, something you can be sure about. That's the only thing about this life. Like, it's so many things like you cannot trust. You're not supposed to trust. Um, it's not much you can take at face value. So what you can is like, hold on to it. I restarted my son's locks, the one that I had cut his hair not long ago, and it's bad as I did not want to do it because I felt a little bit intimidated. Even though it's not my first time, it's just like desiring to get it right. Like I really wanted to get it right because that's the foundation. Once you lay it, it stays there. Girl, thank God. Okay, because it turned out really nice. And I didn't even have my good comb. That's why I just thought about it, because I needed this comb. But I thought I had got it out the car. The daggone National Guards. I hope don't nobody get hurt. I hope it's no preventable loss of life. Because that's the thing. I don't feel like life is valued enough anymore. I don't feel like we value it enough because I feel like we would enjoy it a lot more if we valued our life. Like if we valued life, we would also value peace because life is supposed to have peace in it. And you're supposed to be on that journey to figure out how to get there. One of my professors was like, well, she really loved literature and things like that, poetry, and it was one specific author who wrote a poem, and basically the whole point was to say that God poured out everything in us, all kinds of stuff in us, but peace. Like it's no finding that, getting that, gaining that unless you go to Him. Like you will not find if you don't seek in the right way and with the right person. So it's like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Like our peace is in His hands. And I feel like the world just don't understand that, how to find peace. Like, you can actually attain that in this life and maintain it in this life. And baby, prayer is how you do it. I had to do Trent had, that's my second oldest son. I'd be scared to drive too. I'd be checking my lights and checking them twice, checking them tags, making sure they right. Do y'all have inspections where you at? Like car inspections? Because some places don't have to have a car inspected. Like, no matter what, long as they don't hit the road, it yo's. I'm learning about like systems, and it's kind of cool because there's so many systems in the world you don't really think about. So like the highway system right now, I'm learning a lot about it, and I'm actually so intrigued. I'm like, you know what? I need to do that in life. I drive past a building or think about an agency. I need to just do some research because there's so much that you can learn and fill your time with. Like, I feel like